He told people that unless you could have the mind of a child, you can't enter the consciousness of the kingdom. And so that's having a renewed mind of getting rid of all the things that tell us that we're less than, that tell us, just like I think about when I was a kid and I used to watch other black kids just lose their juice because of this messaging that was given to us. I remember one time I was in school and this kid said, he was darker than me, and I don't care about this like colorism and all this other stuff like that. But he was darker than me, and I didn't know that that meant something to him. And he said to me, after I made a good grade, he said, "Oh man, I wish I was your complexion. I would have made a good grade too." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Well, you're smarter than me because you're lighter than me." I said, "Bro, that is the biggest lie on earth." Because I know my mom is darker than me and my mom's smarter than me. And it was like, where'd you get that from? But those kinds of messaging that diminish people early on, and all of us have that in different versions. Even people who have that like white supremacy kind of mindset, also they come into the world and some people tell them things like, hey, these people are taking this from you, or that, all these messaging that are all lies. That if we get back to a child mindset, I see my kids, they play with anybody with no kind of malice, no kind of anything, because that's not how kids come into the world. They come into the world and they get taught all this stuff that is covering over the reality of who they are. And then